Construction for the new $5 million addition to the Madison County Public Library is coming right along. We came down and spoke to Director Ruthie Maslin about what patrons can expect and the timeline for the big project.
Get everything you want, when you want it, and where you want it, on any mobile or digital device and viewable screen, including that big screen in your living room. Get it on the go, at night, or wherever you want it. 24/7, WBONTV.com. Learn it, love it, use it.
So we're really excited in Richmond. We're doubling the size of our facility in Richmond. The addition is going to be a 3-story addition that's on the back of the library. So we're actually lowering our lot a floor, so there'll be a floor under the existing floor, and then there will be, in addition to this main floor, and then a 3rd floor that will be added. And the majority of that space, it's about 17,000 to 18,000 square feet, is meeting rooms for the public. So when we did a long-range plan a few years back, our library board did this, and we, solicited community response. One of the big things that people wanted was more space. Last year, we hosted about 1,000 meetings at our 2 libraries, just public meetings, not even library programs. And so the need for that space, if you've ever tried to find a space on a regular basis to have a meeting, say in Madison County, it's hard to find that on that you can plan out a year in advance. So I think that's going to be a big benefit to people. We hope to draw in some conferences and things like that, work with our tourism and chambers, and promote Richmond and Madison County as a destination. In the meantime, it's kind of a mess, and I know it's been a challenge for people with our parking situation. We've rented parking lots on either side of us that people can use and then access the library. So in the Bob Roberts Insurance lot, you can park right next to the building. And the east side across 5th Street, we've rented the lot at TDS Restaurants, kind of behind the Gulf Station there, and it's marked with signs. Then we also have an agreement with First Christian Church, which is right across Main Street, to use for overflow parking. Also, on Monday and Tuesday evenings from 5:30 to 7:30, we're having the bookmobile stationed over there at First Christian. And so if you have books on hold that you want to pick up and you don't want to have to walk into the library to get them, you can just call the library and say, I'd like to pick up my books at the bookmobile, and then we'll have the books over there, and you can just drive right up to the bookmobile and not have to try to make your way into the library and pick up your books, or get on the bookmobile and browse. It's loaded down with current, bestsellers and for all ages and DVDs and stuff, so you can actually check out books from the bookmobile as well. And then to make it easier to take your books back, people are like, where are the book drops? There's one right in front of the library on Main Street, and then we also have one behind the library on 5th Street. There's an office building behind us, and it's right in front of that office building. And then we've put 3 out in the community, one in front of Myers, one in front of Kroger, and one in front of Walmart in Richmond, so that you can return your books there. And they're clearly marked Madison County Public Library. So if there's anything that we can do to help make that easier for you, just feel free to call me. This is going to be going on for a while. We hope to wrap up around the 1st of next December, 2018. It's a long process. It's a big project. One of the things is we moved up the schedule so that we can try to be under roof by the time winter weather sets in. So I think that's going to be good, so they can continue working on through the winter. So I don't think any construction project ever gets done ahead of schedule, but I hope that we at least stay on schedule, and we'll have a big grand opening for the community next year.
In addition to the meeting rooms, patrons can also expect a new Kentucky genealogy area and a lot more technology. For WBON TV here at the Madison County Public Library, I'm Marissa Hempel.